are you?
Life seems worthless. Is any of this even
Don't
worth
shoot.
it?
Don't shoot.
No,
You're worthless. No one loves you.
No,
Shut up.
no,
Go, nigga.
Yeah, I feel that. Let's talk about what's going on. We live in a world on fire, one driven by non-inclusive desires. The 60s made a comeback, the situation's dire. Before we get our start, we're down to the wire. For instance, we know the facts, yet we told they ain't true. We take offense to almost all that we do. We kill ourselves, yeah, without any ruth. We all exclaim, what are we gonna do? Well, I know, one way or another, we can find our way to peace. I know if we can love each other, color and commonality. Lord, I see the burns at every turn. We so polarized we can't even earn. Peace is for what we yearn, not to mention some truth. I'm at peace with myself, the world should be too. Because although it seems we got nothing at all, we have another chance to tear down this wall. Best through it all as long as we stand tall. Remember, we got the power to make that call. I know, one way or another, we can find our way to peace. I know, if we could love each other, color and commonality. Through these hard times, we've made it this far. The fact we're alive is reason to buy life. We are here to connect, not stay in this car. We gotta step out, find common ground wherever we are. Find common ground wherever we are. Find common ground wherever we are. You see, I don't have all the answers to these questions. Like, I'm really just a person wondering, just like you. I don't have all the answers to these questions, but what's important is that we're searching, finding, discovering, deconstructing, seeing how we got to be where we now are, and most importantly, that we're always doing two things, and that's loving and progressing. You know, one thing I realized when I was in Europe is that really, the skies look the same as they would anywhere back home. I concluded that really, the skies don't belong to just one nation. In fact, like, scientifically speaking, they don't even spin at the same rate as the rest of the earth. Like, what I really mean is that your sky is my sky is yours. We don't individually own parts of the sky. But US skies don't look much different from Chinese or Indian, European, Ethiopian, or Australian skies. So we collectively own all of the sky. Life is precious. Even if you think of someone as being as less worthy to live than you, and you feel you want to suppress them or even kill them, before you set them below yourself, talk to them, interact with them, see what makes them special, see what makes their life precious, just like yours. You may be surprised at how significant they now seem to be to you. And don't think of yourself as less just because you may feel someone else is quote-unquote better than you. That's a lie, because you are just as special in a different but just as equal way. You grow, you learn, you get new things. You are not a finished product until you're 6 feet under. You are always growing and always a masterpiece. Like Jessica said, perfectly incomplete. And I know there may have been people who did you or your people wrong before, but if you get stabbed in the back, one of the strongest and most mature things you can do is take the knife out and put it away so no one else can hurt you. Get to know them and how they got to where they were and how they felt they wanted to hurt you. They can understand where you come from having that conversation. That is really how people make amends. That is how people overcome struggles in their lives. Understanding and communication. Understanding and communication are two keys to living lives well lived. All 7.5 billion of us. Manchester and London were perfect examples of what I'm talking about. They loved themselves, put the knives away, and they responded with love and art. I made this mixtape in part because I know the power of art and what it can do for the mind and soul. It can heal, it can connect, it can love. We live to love and progress, so do what you love who you love. And as for the oppressed, you don't have to feel unloved. There's someone out there that genuinely cares for you. I mean that. If there really is no one you know that loves you, just know that, well, I do. You're special. You matter. If not to everybody, then at least to me. I love you.